Angelina Jolie blasted by Brad Pitt over new lawsuit request. Source: what happens when one of Hollywood's most iconic love stories turns into one of its longest-running legal battles? Today, we're diving deep into the latest chapter of the ongoing war between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And trust me, things just escalated again. According to new reports, Brad Pitt is furious over a recent legal move by Angelina Jolie, a move that could reshape their already complicated courtroom drama. So what exactly did Jolie request? Why is Pitt reportedly blasting her behind the scenes? And what does this mean for their future, legally, financially, and personally? Let's break it all down. To understand this latest conflict, we need to rewind. Once upon a time, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were Hollywood royalty, Brangelina. They met on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, fell in love, built a family, and became global icons. But in 2016, everything changed. Jolie filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. What followed wasn't just a breakup, it became a multi-layered legal battle involving custody disputes, financial disagreements, and most notably, their shared winery, Chateau Miraval. At the heart of the current drama is Chateau Miraval, a luxury estate and winery in France. Both stars co-owned it, and it became one of their most valuable shared assets. But here's where things got messy. In 2021, Jolie sold her stake in the winery to a third party, reportedly without Pitt's approval. Brad Pitt responded with a lawsuit, claiming the sale violated prior agreements, it damaged the brand he worked to build, and it brought in business partners he didn't trust. Since then, the winery has become a legal battlefield. Now, fast forward to the present. Angelina Jolie has reportedly made a new legal request, and it's causing serious backlash. According to sources, Jolie is seeking expanded access to documents, more transparency into Pitt's business dealings, and potentially new claims tied to the winery dispute. This move could prolong the case, increase financial stakes, and expose more private details publicly. This is where things heat up. Sources claim Brad Pitt is blasting Jolie over this latest move. Why? Because from his perspective, the legal battle has already gone on too long. He believes Jolie is escalating unnecessarily, and he feels this could harm both of them and their children. Insiders suggest Pitt sees this as white right pointing backhand index, a strategic move. White right pointing backhand index, a pressure tactic. White right pointing backhand index, or even retaliation. But Jolie's camp reportedly sees things very differently. Angelina Jolie is said to believe she's simply protecting her interests. Her arguments reportedly include she has a right to understand all financial dealings, she wants accountability in shared business matters, and she's ensuring fairness in the outcome. Some sources close to Jolie suggest white right pointing backhand index, she feels Pitt is trying to control the narrative. White right pointing backhand index, she wants transparency. White right pointing backhand index, and she's not backing down beyond the legal drama. There's a deeper issue: their children. The couple shares 6 kids, and this ongoing conflict has raised concerns about emotional strain, public exposure, long-term family relationships. Reports over the years suggest tensions between Pitt and some of the children. And every new legal move adds another layer of complexity. This isn't just about emotions, it's about millions of dollars. The Chateau Miraval business is incredibly valuable, and control over it means financial power, brand influence, long-term business revenue. But beyond money, there's also white right pointing backhand index, reputation. White right pointing backhand index, legacy. White right pointing backhand index, and control of the narrative. So what's next? Legal experts suggest several possibilities. The case could drag on even longer, a settlement could finally be reached, or things could escalate further in court. One thing is certain: this battle is far from over. From a glamorous Hollywood romance to a complex legal war, the story of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie continues to unfold, and it's as intense as ever. Will they ever reach peace? Or is this just another chapter in a never-ending dispute? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into celebrity drama, legal battles, and Hollywood stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Now let's go beyond the headlines, because this isn't just a celebrity feud, it's a calculated legal chess match. Both Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt are backed by elite legal teams. And every move, it's deliberate. Jolie's latest request for expanded documents may seem simple, but in legal terms, it can be a powerful tool called discovery. This allows her team to examine financial records, analyze communications, potentially uncover hidden strategies. And if anything questionable appears, That could shift the entire case. Let's ask the big question. Is this really about a winery or something deeper? For Brad Pitt, Chateau Miraval represents years of investment, a successful rosé brand, a piece of his post-divorce identity. For Angelina Jolie, the situation may represent financial independence, breaking ties with a shared past, regaining control after a highly public split. So when Pitt reacts strongly to her legal moves, insiders suggest it's not just business. It's personal. Another battleground? The media. Every headline shapes public perception. Words like blasted, furious, and battle paint a dramatic picture, but they also influence how fans view each side. Historically, Pitt has often been portrayed as trying to stabilize the business. Jolie has often been portrayed as seeking independence and fairness. But the truth? It's likely far more complex. And both sides are keenly aware of how they are being seen, legal experts warn. This latest move could escalate things even further. Here's why. More document requests equals more scrutiny equals more potential conflict, more conflict equals longer court battles. And longer battles mean white right pointing backhand index, higher legal costs. White right pointing backhand index, more stress. White right pointing backhand index, greater public exposure. At some point, both sides may have to ask, is it worth it? Let's zoom out for a moment. What we're seeing isn't unique. It's a classic pattern in high-profile divorces. When two powerful individuals separate, control becomes a central issue. Trust breaks down. Every action is questioned. In this case, both Jolie and Pitt are global icons, business figures, parents. That combination makes everything more intense.